We're standing out here in the snow to show you a 2024 Colorado ZR2 Bison and a 2023 Silverado 1500 ZR2 Bison. Both of which you can drive in the snow. It's not deep enough for that. But anyhow, I'm gonna show you both these trucks, kind of give you my opinion on them, which one I think is the better buy. We'll start out with this Colorado, guys. So, like I said, 2024 Colorado ZR2 Bison, 5,700 miles on this thing. It was out for sale at 46.4. Brand new, this truck was like 65 grand. Okay, a little bit of a drop there. AEV edition ZR2, right? You're getting stamped AEV steel front and rear bumpers. You're getting your better LED headlights and LED fog lights. Hollowed out Chevy logo here with the red accent. You got your hood, like your hood insert kind of thing, but honestly, when you're driving, it gives it a pretty aggressive feel with the way that hood's laid out. So that's kind of cool. That's ZR2 specific. Factory, you'll get a 35-inch tire on this truck with the Bison package. You get your Bison beadlock wheel. This is like your ground clearance or your rock guard running board, which is awesome for off-roading, completely useless if you're gonna step up and down to the truck. You got your Multimatic DSSV shock, which makes a huge freaking difference when you're driving these trucks. They drive incredible with those shocks. Bigger fender flare here as well, so you can see it actually is covering up. You're not gonna have a lot of overspray from mud and stuff kicking out from those tires. Bison, you can see here, stamped again, rear steel bumper. You got your tow hooks built in, tow package, you know, trailer brake stuff. The back of this thing, you can see they come with a spare tire holder. It's built into the bed, so you have a full-size spare, the 35-inch tire. That tire holder gets mounted in the bed. You can put that on. The guy that we got this truck from spent probably $3,000 on this Diamondback tonneau cover, which is sweet. And then the other cool little feature here in these trucks, if I can get this out, is your kicker sound system, right? So that's laid in there, little insert in the tailgate, and I half wonder, it'd be sweet if you could take that thing out. I doubt you can though, but anyhow. So, go around this thing, you can see, again, 35-inch tires, beadlock wheels, high clearance running boards. I'll show you the inside of this thing. Inside of the Colorado ZR2 Bison, you can see really the only difference on the interior with the AEV or the Bison package is the stitching in the headrest and the branded, the AEV stamped all-weather floor mat. Everything else in this interior would be like a ZR2, right? Like a ZR2 Colorado, not necessarily the Bison. So anyhow, big touch screen, leather wrap steering wheel, heated and cool leather seats, power sunroof. Slider rear window in the back that's manual for the rear. You got your phone charger built in here, kind of got like a textured camo that they built into these trucks, kind of cool. Your gray, like a gray and black two-tone leather seat with the yellow stitching, the ZR2 yellow stitching. Nice little center console here. That is the original window sticker, $64,430, right? This truck, brand new, $64,430. I am selling this truck for $46,400, and this particular truck just sold this morning. All right, guy's driving down from Maine to buy this truck. He wanted to save a little bit of money, right? He didn't want to pay 64 grand for this truck, so 5,000 miles, not a bad buy, right? Locking differentials, right? And the AEV, you're gonna get stamped, AEV stamped skid plates, AEV, I think it's a diff cover underneath the truck, right? You can't see it here. If you had it up on the lift, you could. This is the one of the detriments to these trucks is you can't fit in them very well. I'm about 6 foot, and this is tight. And I think, yeah, this should pop up. Yes, you get some storage underneath the seat there. Your jack tools, right? So nifty there. I just showed you the 2024 Colorado ZR2 Bison. Cool little truck. I think they did a great job designing it. It has a 4-cylinder turbo, so that's what they put in these trucks. That's the only engine option you can get. Not a fan of that. That is one thing on that truck. I think it's a sweet looking truck, but a 4-cylinder turbo is just kind of lame. I think for such a cool truck, it should have a 5.3 V8, something cooler in it. But guys, all right, on to the Silverado 1500 ZR2 Bison. Okay, so this truck has the 6.2 liter V8. That's the engine you're getting in this truck from factory. That's a cool freaking engine. You want to have a warranty on it, but it's a cool freaking engine, right? 6.2, so in this truck, and this is a white truck, so you do see your hood, like your hood scoop a little bit you know, it's a little bit more evident than on the Colorado, just because it's white. It's always going to be a black hood scoop there, as opposed to, it's not body color, it's always going to be black, right? So in a white or really any other color than black, it's going to stand out more. Grill is a little bit different on these, right? But you still have your AEV stamped steel front and rear bumpers. Got your hollowed out Chevy emblem with the red outlining it, okay? This truck, I don't know why, but these do not come from factory, at least in 2023 they didn't, with a 35-inch tire. I think that would make this truck sick, which they did it on the Colorado, but on the 1500 they did, and it has like a 275, 70, 18. So it's an 18-inch wheel. The Colorado had a 17-inch wheel, but this is your AEV wheel. You're gonna have, and these running boards, I'm thinking, the running boards you can there's probably options, there's different options there with running boards. I don't know if that would have been the factory board or not. Maybe it was a high clearance board. But this is the full crew cab. You can see your black painted to match door handle, black painted to match mirror covers, a black plastic fender. And honestly, it's interesting because on the Colorado, these flares are definitely beefier. On this truck, the tires they put on it mixed with the flares does not give it as aggressive of a look. And honestly, I think on the Colorado, they did a way better job. I'm not sure, maybe that's something in 2025 they'll change, right, on these, but I think the truck stepping back from it, the one thing I would do is definitely put a bigger tire on it because it just doesn't have that stance. Rear of these, you have the Multimatic DSSV shock in this as well, right? So same shock, same suspension as the Colorado. The Bison, the ZR2 package gives you that suspension. AEV stamped rear steel bumper. You have your full towing package as well, which that's the other big thing. Like this truck you're towing, you could probably, I mean, your tow capacity is probably 10,000 pounds. On the Colorado, your tow package, your towing capacity is probably 5,000 pounds, 6,000 pounds. This is your black wrap on the top part of the tailgate, right? That's a ZR2, that's actually a Bison, an AEV, part of the AEV package there. You have the spray and bed liner. This guy added the tonneau cover, the rolling cover here. And the other thing, so this has the multi-pro tailgate. Yeah, this also has the kicker sound system, but it's built in this way, which I think, I mean, to be completely honest, is a way better setup. And this multi-pro tailgate is sick, right? So like overall, function-wise, like you still have, this is a 5.5 foot bed. I mean, you can haul something in it, right? You don't have a super long bed, but you can definitely haul something in it. At Colorado, you ain't hauling much. You got your AEV wheels, you got your Multimatic DSSV shock, you're gonna have your AEV stamped front and rear skid plates, AEV stamped diff cover underneath the truck. Let's go to the inside of this thing. All right, so inside of the 1500 ZR2 Bison, okay? So the big thing here, guys, I mean, AEV stamped headrest, okay? AEV stamped all-weather floor liners. You got your classic two-tone gray and black with yellow stitching, ZR2 interior leather wrapped steering wheel. So a couple things here that are different on this 1500, right? The other thing is this truck has an aftermarket exhaust onto it, which is sick. Couple things you're not gonna see on the Colorado. The technology package on this truck giving you the rear view mirror camera. You have heads-up display. You have the power sliding rear window. You have a power sunroof. Locking differentials right here. Lane departure, adaptive cruise. You have your full camera system as well, right? Got all this stuff, which is very cool, right? So integrated trailer brake controller, heads-up displays over here, heated steering wheel, Bose premium sound. Interior amenities, probably the biggest difference between this and the Colorado would be you're gonna have the tech package with the rear view mirror camera. Otherwise, the Colorado, like they're pretty comparable. There's just not, well, I guess, and the power sliding rear window, you have a manual slider on the Colorado. So creature comforts, though, they're pretty similar. There's little differences. I mean, this truck has way more room inside, right? So let's go to the back of this. I'll show you that. I mean, this is the biggest difference on this truck, right? Like, I'm perfectly comfortable in the back of this truck. And you have heated rear seats, which you don't have in the Colorado. You just have rear air vents. So you have bigger rear air vents. You have that. You have a power slider. Look at that. You have a little handle to pull down that cup holder and armrest, right? Colorado does not have that for some reason, which is, I don't know, it's weird, but car seat tie downs there. Room inside this truck, definitely a game changer, definitely a deal breaker for me. All in all, so that's the 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 ZR2 Bison, 6.2 V8, 1500 pickup truck, 5.5-foot bed. This is the most like versatile truck. It's a truck you can use for a lot of different things, right? That Colorado, great truck. Like, I think they did a great job with it, but you can't tow much, you can't haul much. I mean, it's a great truck if you're getting that over a small SUV, but all in all, it does not have the same capabilities that this 1500 does. I'm hands down buying this 1500 truck. So the other big thing, sticker, brand new MSRP on these ZR2 Bisons is around 85 grand, probably 83 to 85, depending on how you have them equipped, okay? This truck's a 2023, 28,000 miles. I'm selling it for $57,500, $57,600, something like that. So $57,000 versus 85 grand for a brand new one with 28,000 miles. A little bit of savings there. So that is honestly, that difference, that Colorado was 65 grand, brand new. I sold that for 47,600. I mean, you got a truck like this truck you could buy, there's about a 10 grand difference between these trucks on the used market. I mean, that's a big difference for some people. I mean, I think the bigger thing for me is I can't take my whole family in that Colorado. I can in this truck. That's all the difference in the world, because if I'm buying something, I want to be able to take everybody with me. Otherwise, there's no point in having it, right? But that's just me. Yeah, guys, check these out. You tell me which one you prefer. I really do like that Colorado. That's the first one I had. I didn't like it in the ZR2 Bison. I think they did a great job. To be completely honest, I wish they would have put those 35-inch tires on this 1500 truck. That would have made this truck sick. And maybe they'll change it. Maybe they do. Maybe they're doing it already. Hit subscribe for more content. Hit like. Be sure to comment. I appreciate you all. Until next time.